My name is Izaak Thoms. I will be accompanied by Charles Copeland, and I will be singing For You There Is No Song by Leslie Adams.
Bravo, Izaak. Bravo, both of you. Wonderful. Thank you. Sensing a lot of love for you in the room, which is always nice. It's always a good place to be. That's terrific. Let me get a few things off my chest, first of all, just to set my pitch. This is something I say any time I work in a session like this. Okay, here is the pitch. I am not a master. I know it says Masterclass, but I'm not a master. I'm not even a singing teacher, all right? I'm just a singer who's sung a lot. I just need you to know that for two things. First of all, if in the rest of this afternoon I work technically with a singer, it was with a view to giving something to you to take back to your singing teacher to say, Roddy was questioning this. But I'm not going to try and work with you on listening to you sing for half an hour. I'm not going to try and work with you in a way that only someone who's worked with you for months, in fact years. The trust you have with your singing teacher is something that you build up over years. So I'm not going to mess with that, because I've seen people in 20 minutes, half an hour, who come out less able to sing than when they started, because someone like me comes up and says, you know, do this, do that, or find the space, do all this stuff, and we're all going, what? Oh. So that's why I'm not going to work too much technically. I will do the occasional thing, but it's really just with an eye to you saying to your singing teacher, can we explore this? Okay, so that's the first thing. And also just about the master word. The word masterclass is a handy title for something. I'm not a big fan of it, but And I want to remind you that I'm going to be coaching sopranos and repertoire I've never sung. I'm going to be coaching people on songs I've only just met today. And I don't have all the answers. In fact, I find my role here on sessions like this is to ask the questions, not give the answers. Okay, so that's part of my pitch. And the other thing I always enjoy saying is that the difference between this class today and what you have with your singing teacher, with all the coaches you've ever worked with and trying to explore this music, is that the work with them is generally speaking one-to-one. You are learning and confirming how you sing, how you want to sing, how you achieve the colours you want to achieve, one-to-one. What's it all for? Well, unless you're going to have the next however many years of your life singing in the shower to yourself, it's for singing to these people, the audience. This is where you come in, and this is why I'm so thrilled that you've all come today, because we need you. We need your feedback today, and we need you to see your faces, to see your eyes. I was noticing, Izaak, how well you were communicating with people, how you are unafraid to look at your audience. That is already the first lesson of standing here in the well of the piano, is not being intimidated by these people. But you can feel the love coming from them, which is a great thing, but actually the music you share with them, that act of sharing is part of this. It's the greatest part, I find. That's why I keep going, that's why I keep doing it, is because I could see in their eyes when I do so that they get something out of it. So that's an important part. So thank you for being here. And while you're here, we've got things we might want to ask you. Like, for example, who knows this song? 2 at the back, half over there. So that's kind of what I'm guessing. If he had brought out a Schubert song or a Vermeulen song or something like that, then I might have expected to see more hands. But this is the first time I've come across this song. And so it doesn't surprise me that there are many people in the room who don't know this. This, I always find, is a wonderful responsibility for someone like you. Of all the things that you sing, when it came to today, you thought, I'll sing this one. Just explain the thought process.
Well, the first thing that got me onto this song specifically was one of our graduate students last year. When this composer died in May, they told me that I needed to sing one of his pieces because they're fantastic, and he told me to do specifically this piece, and I never really got a chance to do it before the summer hit and all that stuff. And so it was what I was going to work on this term, and I was just the reason why I love this piece so much is because it really communicates a lot through the music, because the words can be a little difficult to parse or to completely understand. You read the words, you feel them more than you understand them.
Yes.
Kind of my favorite kinds of poems.
Okay, let's come back to that. It's really good. I want to come back to that. Keep going. Yeah.
And I feel like he really did a great job conveying, especially with the piano and with that fun little G note that happens. That of a heartbreaking, really.
Yes.
And, communicating the different ideas that as I've read the poem and sung the song, how really well connected they are.
That's great. That's a great answer. And what I enjoy most about that answer is when you said that what you really love about the song. And I really enjoy it when singers come out and sing stuff they enjoy. You can tell. I think we're all a little older than when singing teachers said, right, sing this Brahms song, and you think, oh, I don't really like it, but you said so, in we go. You're now at a stage where you say, I'm singing this because I really love it. It gives me a chance to show this and show that, but I'm singing it because I love it. So you could see that throughout the course of the whole song here, Charles is mostly doing all the hard work, and Izaak sang 37% of the music. But the rest of the time he was actually standing looking at you. But you love it, and you were aware of the harmony and the harmony changes, and that turns your lights on, which is great. So I say that in the context of people sometimes saying to me after performances, I got a bit confused to begin with. People would come up to me after shows and say, you look like you're enjoying that. And they said it so often, I began to have a bit of a thing about it. Am I grinning from ear to ear too much? What's going on here? And then I began slowly to realize that these people see enough people who don't seem to be enjoying what they're doing, who seem to be tortured by this idea of standing here in the well of the piano, vulnerable as you were, and terrified of it. They see enough of that when they find someone who's relaxed, comfortable, in fact in love with the song they're singing, then they respond to that. They respond well to that. Okay, so that's lots of ticks along the boxes there. Fantastic. Right, let's reset to the beginning. Before we do, I wanted to just delve into what you said about the song. You said the song sets the words in such a way that the words are a little bit difficult, but the song illuminates them anyway. Let's just explore that briefly before we start singing once again. So, the poem again, tell me about your response to this poem.
My response to this poem is I kind of see it as I feel as though it's someone realizing that they've hurt someone that's been reaching out to them. Like, for you there is no song, and in this case there's almost an expectation of it. There is an expectation of a song, and what I imagine is that that person has been writing these songs or writing poems or reaching out. Is really what I think it is reaching out to me, the character, and me taking it for granted and feeling like, and then realizing when they are gone that I haven't done those things. So for you, there is no song, only the shaking of the voice and the voice breaking. There's none of the things that they could give me. And then when, like, strange in my hand appears the pen, when the hand, I didn't even have a pen in my hand. I wasn't there. And theirs is broken. And so when I write, there's ink and tears, I try, but only the tears are conveyed, only the pain of what is lost is conveyed more so than anything that I wanted to show.
That's great, and it's really good for me to hear you say out loud your connection to it, the parts of the poem, I mean it's a short poem, but the parts of the poem that you find are most expressive for you, because then I can see you have a clear idea of what you want to get across. That was clear in your performance, and in fact all I would do is suggest to you to tidy up certain bits so that what you've just said now comes across as clearly as possible. Now, I started by saying that I'm just a singer with experience. So when I see someone further back down the line, all I want to do is give you options to say that this is the way I'm expecting to see the song. Sometimes, if you perform the song in a way that's less expected, it can sometimes have a more direct attack, a direct effect on people. So let me give you an example. No need for you to sing. This is B flat minor, everybody. Apart from D minor, which is the saddest of all keys, you all know that. You all know that from Spinal Tap. The next saddest key, without a doubt, is B flat minor, and I'm going to be singing in B flat minor tomorrow, and it's going to be very, very sad. I'm going to give you, Charles, if you will, we just play the opening introduction. I'm going to give you my sad B flat minor face. Are you ready? Here we go. Okay, I think we've done that now. My point being that sometimes everything that's going on in the piano part is doing the work for you. We don't actually have to work quite so hard. Now, what if Charles plays the same thing, and instead of the sad face, I just give you an actively passive face? So I'm just going to look at you while he plays B flat minor. Here we go, same again. So I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. I'm just looking at you. And I'm just having eye contact with various people. And he is saying, this song is going to break your heart. I don't need to do that twice. All right. So, why don't you sing something now? Let's go to the beginning. And all I want to say to you is the song is already sad. When you will remember, another thing just to throw in here, we have nothing else to look at but you. There are no pyrotechnics here, there's no dance moves, there's nothing. It's just you in the world of the piano. So whatever you do, we will see. And if you think back, you'll remember at the beginning of the song, you thought, I'm going to stand at this, no, I'm going to stand at this, no, I'm going to stand at this, no, I'm going to stand at this. You just had that moment, and then you grinned at us because you thought, rats.
That might have also been because I missed my entrance and I missed it.
Yeah. 2.5 people might have known it. The rest of the room is just thinking, wow, this is really sad, it's lovely, what a beautiful playing. And you just front your way straight through. That's the first rule of performing. You go straight through that, missed it again. I'll catch it on the repeat. Oh, no, I've missed it again. Okay, so you just go straight through that. We're going to start now, and you know that you don't have to do anything except sing these words to this melody, because it's going to break them. Mm-hmm. And the more Izaak that I see, the less singer, the quicker you get to me. Here we go, from the top. And, okay, one last thing. Sorry, I can't tell that. One last thing. Okay. You know that song, Where Do You Go To, My Lovely? Where do you go to, my lovely? Where did you just go to? You did it at the beginning, you had contact with the room. Hello, I'm Izaak, I'm going to be singing this lovely song, and all sorts of stuff, and then you're down here. Where is that? Talk to me about that.
That's me giving myself a chance to figure out, think to myself what I'm doing, and then trying to clearly, when I come up, to clearly be in the character that I want to be for them.
Now, this is a matter of taste. And back on the other side of the pond, we do things differently, and we have a great deal to learn from the Americans, the way Americans approach art, approach singing, approach the science of singing. We in the UK have a more shambolic, kind of quasi-amateurish way of just coming on stage, hello, I'm Roddy, I'm going to sing for you, go, and off we go, okay? So I totally get that. So what I'm saying is I'm putting a question mark over this and not an instruction. It's really important. If you need to go somewhere to collect yourself, and then when you're ready, look up and go, that's absolutely fine. My question to you is, can you do all that collecting looking at us? So, my name is Roderick Williams. I'm going to sing a really sad song to you. And off we go. And I'm still with you. The connection that I managed to get in the room with these lovely human beings, ready to share a music experience with me, I still have it. Okay? You'll go. Can you just introduce the song one last time?
Hello, my name is Izaak Thoms. I will be singing For You There Is No Song composed by Leslie Adams. Let me try.
It's a total triumph. It's a triumph.
Hello, my name is Izaak Thoms. I will be performing For You There Is No Song by Leslie Adams.
To sing the sound of the strong voice breaking.
Okay, let me pause you there. How do you feel?
Felt much more. It was a cool feeling to be able to stay in the moment. It feels. I also do feel like when I first came up here, though, I need that extra breath because I was quite nervous.
Yeah, yes.
That extra breath.
And there's no doubt that the first song in a recital program is the one, it's like the cannons, just getting the shot, just seeing, where it lands, that's a bit short, that's a bit long, and now I'm on. So there's a feeling of, okay, here we go. And I'm ready. So as you sing your first song, from here on in, just be aware, Sometimes you don't need to go anywhere else. Sometimes you do. You will know. But if you can face us and keep us in the room, do it. Okay? Lovely. Now, that's great what you've done. Let's just have a look at the song itself, because the poem is not long. I would normally ask you to read this without the music, but can you just read the poem to us? Let's start with the first verse.
For you, there is no song, only the shaking of the voice that meant to sing, the sound of the strong voice breaking.
Okay, now I particularly love the way you said the sound of the strong voice breaking. It's a strong voice. It's not a quivering voice, not a voice that was quivering with emotion before you started. It's a strong voice, but even that strong voice is breaking. So the expectation, the sound of the strong voice breaking, the fact that it's breaking, he marks it suddenly loud. And it's also on that G natural note that you flagged earlier on. And knowing that it's going to do that, you're going to approach it from very low down, strong voice, breaking, that's a real moment. And know that you can hold us in that moment of the strong voice breaking. You can use the B and the R. I wouldn't roll the R necessarily. That's a taste thing. But just know that is a special moment. The sound of the strong voice breaking. Okay? Here's the thing as well. Only the shaking of the voice that meant to sing. Now, that's not the way that he's lined it up, because sing is on the downbeat of a new bar. So he's written for you only the sound of the voice that meant to sing. But you can just pick up the word meant. It meant to sing, but didn't quite. He was lining himself up to sing, and it didn't. Only the sound of the voice that meant to sing. Just make sure that not make sure. It's an option to grab the M of meant, and maybe in the NT, the note is slightly shorter, just a hint of staccato in it. The voice that meant to sing. So that you hear the T at the end of meant, and you hear the T at the beginning of to as different things. Sound of the voice that meant to sing. And then you give us a nice long S on sing, and you are flying. For you. So you look beautifully at people when you sing, and I really love that. And as Charles begins the piano part, and we're all expecting something from you, you might be looking into the middle there. It's quite fun sometimes, just at the last minute, for you to look at someone slightly elsewhere in the room. So it comes very specific for you. There is no song, which is great because you're actually singing her a song right here. So but for you, and it suddenly becomes very specific. You can put people on the spot in this way. For you, there is no song. Okay? From the top.
Would you like this?
Yeah, just in case. Thank you. Keep going, that's lovely.
Strange in my hand appears the pen, and yours broken. And tears on the page. Only the tears
And I'm just going to pause you there. I can also see we're running out of time here. Just put my hand on your shoulder, just to say, relax. I sometimes say that to myself in the middle of a concert as I feel myself, I just say, Roddy, relax, relax. The more intense the song becomes, the more you can just say, Izaak, let it go, relax. And the crux comes here, at the climax of it, high note alert, all the little amber lights start flashing. And you give me a perfect high note, sad face. And I'm taking the mickey just slightly, to make a point, not to make fun of you, to make a point, because I do this too, okay? So, again, options. Only the tears. Simple. Just get yourself out of the way. Only the tears. You sang this really beautifully. Only the quiet one, legato. Only the tears have spoken. And the song begins anew. Spoken is like a word that can take us into the whole of the next song. And you spend the rest of the piece listening to Charles play you out, thinking, this song could go anywhere from here. Okay? Relax. Good. Izaak, terrific stuff. Thank you very much for that song. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Nico Vilches, and today I will be singing In Dreams from Ralph Vaughan Williams' Songs of Travel.
In dreams unhappy, I behold you stand as heretofore. The unremembered tokens in your hand avail no more. No more the morning glow, no more the grace enshrines and dears. Cold beats the light of time upon your face and shows your tears. He came and went, perchance you wept a while and then forgot. Ah me, but he that left you with a smile forgets you not.
Great, thank you. Thank you very much. That's terrific, Nico. Thank you very much. We've got some wonderful voices here today. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Stephanie. Great. This is in really good shape.
Thank you.
Do you think you got all the text there? Who knows? Let's start here. Who knows this song already? Okay, so Vaughan Williams, Songs of Travel, we got more people in the room, a few and a half maybe, but and hopefully English is a shared language amongst us. May not be people's first language, but it is shared at least. Do you think you heard at least 50% of his text? At least 50% of his text. Okay, that's most people. A few people resolutely putting their hands down, that's absolutely fine. 75%. Yeah, I'm going to put my hand up, but I'm cheating slightly because I know the song, I know what to expect. And you hear words, obviously very differently if you know what they're going to be. If the song is new, then you have to sort of find your way through. So somewhere between half and three quarters of the text, you've got most of the room. I have to say this is a very brutal question to ask of an audience when the person's standing right there. And I've never had the guts to do this in one of my own concerts. To say at the end, do you all get that text? As people say, no, not a word. You know, but I can do it in a situation because when we stand here, we're imagining that you can hear 100% of everything we sing. Yeah, unless you're going to sing to La. That is the dream, but it's the golden, it's the ideal. Particularly also, I might say, in a foreign language. When we're singing to you in a foreign language, we imagine you can understand us in real time. If I'm singing in French, German, Klingon, Swahili, whatever it is, I'm imagining that you're getting every single word. So it's just a good wake-up call sometimes to understand that the text in English to this audience, sometimes people are going, huh? So, let me pick out one or two, just off the top of my head, that I just thought, ooh, I could just do with a bit of a consonant on the end of that. Oh, great, yes, I just saw it on the side there, thanks so much. And thank you, I'll run over if it gets there. Grace. Somewhere around there in the morning glow, no more the grace. Somewhere, and shrines and deers, somewhere there I missed the second part, the second syllable, the second set of consonants that were going to finish the word off for me. It's like when you sit in a restaurant and opposite the person you came with and they're having a fantastic conversation over here. And you can hear it and understand it, and your brain will fill in anything that's missing. But there are some times when you're going grey, the colour grey, no more the grey. How does that fit? You start words with great energy. Sometimes just be aware of the ones that you need to finish. Let's do a bit of this for fun. Let's start at the beginning and let's see if you can get this audience up to 100%. Okay? We'll just do a page of it. Now, what I'm going to do now is ask you to be so over clear that there's no doubt. And this is not the end game. Okay? This is literally a game in itself.
In dreams unhappy, I behold you stand as heretofore. The unremembered tokens in your hand avail no more.
That's how let's pause there. Did you get it? Every word? Yes. Yes. I just got one shake of a head there. One shake of a head. Now, in and amongst this text, there are, that we've heard so far, there are maybe 2 or 3 words that we don't necessarily use every day. Obviously, on the tram on the way here, I said to the person, could you take me up to Lincoln Recital Room heretofore? I said, and you know which words those are. And in anything, and particularly when we're singing Thomas Hardy, just when it comes up, there are some poems in English where you've got to work so hard. The word avail. Has anybody used the word avail in the last? You did, you used the word avail. That's fantastic. That's awesome. That's fantastic. One at the back there. It's just a word that doesn't get out much. And the problem with that word is not only is it unexpected, but if you don't cross the diphthong of avail and then close it with the L, it could be so many and so few words. I just see question marks. Can I? And perchance, exactly. That is, it just doesn't get out often. Perchance, just outside of Shakespeare and stuff like that. But, so you know where those words are, and you just need to sing them with love, or almost put them in their own inverted commas, so that there's no doubt for us. Could you just sing us the unremembered tokens? Can you get him in there? The
unremembered tokens in your hand avail no more.
Okay, let's hold on there. Is that clear? Yeah. And of course, I'm cheating slightly because I've said the word several times, so it's now clear in our minds. And we have to dial back to when you sang it first and nobody knew anything about the poem. Well, people who don't, hearing it for the first time, don't know the poem. But that is the love with which you have to treat those words that just fly out. Avail no more. And you could sing, like the word ale is in something you drink. Just making sure that the L really fires and you're there, okay? I loved how you, yes, we might come to those two words in just a second, because those are, but I'm not going to say what they are, because you can see you sort of don't, I love how you were very clear with the D at the end of stand as heretofore. So certain things you were really taking care of the final consonants as I asked. That's terrific. So can we go from no more the morning glow? Again, same exercise, just in throwing the words out there. Here we go.
No.
It's difficult again, sorry.
I'm going to pretend that you're singing more.
No more the morning glow, no more the grace and shrines and deep.
I'm going to hold on you, I'll just hold on there. How are we doing? Yeah, I'm singing some nodding, which I couldn't really describe as enthusiastic nodding, some nodding and some shaking of heads. So thank you, because we need you to see where we are. Thank you. So come and have a look, because we're not telling what those words are. Look at those two. So for one thing, you sang them as one word. They're two words, and you sang them as one. They could possibly be one word. So if there's a way of getting daylight, you don't need to breathe, but you need to finish that letter there. You see what I'm pointing at there? You need to finish that letter, give a little space to make sure the next one, which starts on a vowel, can really fire. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you got it? Yes. Can we do the same again?
No more the morning glow, no more the grace and shrines and deeds.
Hold on there. Any better? Okay, some enthusiastic nodding, which is really, really wonderful there. So that's the game, is to go through and dust. It's like cleaning up an old master, just making sure that the words gleam in such a way that there's no doubt. Now, at the end of that process, I am vocally exhausted, because I have been singing with such clarity and making sure every word fires that I've used up. And I can't sing the next song. I mean, you've got several to go here. So there's a payoff. Yeah, exactly. Oh, yes. But there's a payoff here. There is a desire to be understood, and there is a desire to sing with a beautiful legato and make sure that you can sing not only the songs of travel, all of them, but the next thing, the program after that, and the one after the interval, and so forth. Okay. I kind of have to leave that thought with you, because it's not a thought that finishes. It's not something that says, once you've done this, followed the following 5 plans to singing clearly in English, you will be finished. No, it just keeps on going throughout your life. But you just need to know where the parameters are. There's one more thing we can add into that, which is the onomatopoeia of text. So you sang, no more the morning glow. So in your mind, you're thinking, I want to get the word glow to glow. No more the morning glow. No more the grace. Again, singing the word grace as though it's graceful. Enshrines and dears, that's hard. Those are just the words as it is. Cold. Cold beats the light of time upon your face and shows your tears. So I'm exaggerating the T and making it quite wet so it lasts a long time. And shows your tears. So that I keep going back to Maya Angelou, who said something like, they may not remember what you said, they may not remember what you did, but they'll remember how you made them feel. So at the end of today, as we all leave, we all go our separate ways, if you've sung a song that makes someone go, oh, that was amazing, like the graduate did for you when he first sang that song, you felt something, thought, I want that, I want more of that song. That's what we can share, not necessarily the specifics of every single note. So that might help in both in trying to shine a light on every single detail and also taking a step back and saying, now what do I want out of this? So let's just play a little bit with what you want out of this whole song. I applaud you for bringing today the least favourite of the songs of travel. Okay? It's, bright as the ring of words, youth and love, and all this sort of stuff, yes. And nobody's even brought the last one either, but...
You did the whole cycle last year.
Oh, fantastic. So why choose this one today?
This one is my favorite.
Yes! 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 Great. Tell me more.
I've sang it a lot, and I've sang it in competitions, and honestly, I felt I would be less nervous singing it than others that require more love that I haven't necessarily given them as much as this one.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's great. Sing to your strengths. That's wonderful. I really enjoy this song. We'll have a chat afterwards and we'll work out why it is. But I really enjoy this song, and I enjoy its anxiety.
Yeah.
So Stephanie starts on the offbeat.
The offbeat of the offbeat.
The offbeat of the offbeat. And for what it's worth, as soon as you've played your first note, I go 3, because I need to know where I am. 3 and 1, 2, so I don't come in randomly, which I have done from time to time. So counting is your friend in this, and the same again when it comes on the next page. Okay, but that feeling of feels to me like something out of a German expressionist, maybe a Schoenberg 5 orchestral pieces, sort of muted trombones. Wolf, yes, who did that, who uses the offbeats all the time. And interestingly, when you come in, you are on the strong beats, and Wolf would have you on the offbeats as well. Everybody's offbeat suddenly. But Stephanie is pushing you. There's a little stick just jabbing you in the ribs there. Ta, 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 in dreams. So I'm going to call to mind the classic image of Beethoven, all frowning and gnarled, and sort of, he's not looking at the artist, he's looking at the ground as if to say, why does nobody understand me? You know, that sort of... So in that area of, in dreams unhappy, I behold... I mean, at least you say you're unhappy. Surf that offbeat anxiety in the piano part. And let's see where it takes you. Can we start from the beginning, please? let me just pause it a bit there. This is, yes, let me again clean up a little bit, just make it glow. In dreams, dreams could be wonderful dreams. In dreams, unhappy. So again, like poetry, you didn't say in unhappy dreams, you said in dreams, unhappy, and they could be beautiful until they're unhappy. So the word unhappy is a functional word and vibrates. In dreams, unhappy. And the un is really important, as it's going to be an unremembered. In dreams, unhappy, I behold you stand. Again, just as we had beforehand, the word you is really potent. It could be anybody in this room. Again, I note that you're not afraid to look us in the eye. That's really wonderful. But it's your chance to make it personal. So again, just for fun, find somebody in the room, somebody slightly unexpected. I behold you stand. Here again, sorry, I just had to catch your eye. I behold you stand as heretofore. We've been here before, okay? And this is not when you were dreaming. This was real life. You stood before me in this way. But I'm now dreaming about it, and the dream can go in a different direction. The unremembered tokens. So if I put this amount of space before the vowel on unremembered, it just serves to make, it's not a glottal stop, it's not something that's going to hurt my throat, but just something that's going to make the part of the word fire. The unremembered tokens. So you know from chivalry, when you were going out to do your jousting, the maiden would give you a token, a little silk. Oh, she'd give you this token. There you are. And off you go and have your brains knocked out, whatever. But this token, the unremembered tokens in your hand, they don't work anymore. In real life, they might have meant something, discuss. In your dreams, they're useless. Avail no more. And when you hit the word more, you leap an octave, and the piano part goes into this wonderful augmented chord, bang! So avail no more! And the word more comes flying out of nowhere, to the point where these people here are going to say, mate, calm down. It's going to be okay. It's all right, okay? Yeah. You get a chance to throw your toys out of the pram at this moment. So the song has been like this. In dreams unhappy, I behold you, says been, avail no more. And suddenly, bang, it bursts out. No more than more. And suddenly he says animato, and you are right in the upper middle of your voice, ready to play. Okay? So, crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Let's start again. From the top, please.
Should I do it with you?
Yeah.
In dreams unhappy, I behold you stand as heretofore. The unremembered tokens in your hand avail no more. Upon your face and shows your tears.
And let's just pause there. I got my eye on the time. This is really, really beautiful. Again, don't be afraid to let yourself go. And I'm not quite sure what that looks like. I'm not suggesting that you throw funny shapes or whatever. But it's just a question of you look so comfortable where you are. A lot of the time I work with people who are not comfortable being here. So that's great that you're comfortable. Now that you're comfortable, you can upset yourself a little. Particularly in this song. You can be on the balls of your feet, ready to go in any direction, because the song is taking you to harmonies that are unexpected. And when they come, you can grab them. I always find in songs like the Songs of Travel that I feel people know well, I want to sing it to them in a way that shakes them. I want to sing The Vagabond in a way that you can see in their faces. They sit there and go, oh, I like The Vagabond. I know this one. Bom, 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 bom. And I want to grab them metaphorically by the shoulders and say, listen to this. You ain't heard it like this before. So with this one, I don't know what they're expecting so much, but this kind of expressionist, this dark area which you can access, it's all part of us. I've got a little dark area where I keep hidden mostly. Bursting to get out, but mostly I'm... But this song gives me a chance to find that anxiety and play with it and put it back in its box. That's why I don't necessarily go to that many therapists, because I do it all on stage right in front of you, okay? So that's what we're playing with here. This cold beats the light. Can I just have that note, please? I can't even see what it is. Cold beats the light of time upon your face. Now, this top F on face is the nadir of baritones across the globe. Okay, if you sing it too open too soon, it like the little alien that comes out of the big alien's face, your vocal cords might just plop out on the floor. Cold beats the light of time upon your face. Sorry, everybody at home. Sorry. Yes, she's got a lot of tears there, absolutely. So, vowel modification. When practicing like this, find another vowel, change the word, find a vowel that persuades your body to sing it in a more comfortable place. So, this word doesn't exist, but fis. Cold beats the tide of time upon your face. Fis. F-I-S-S. Could you sing Cold Beats the Time Upon Your Face? Go.
Just go for it now. Give it.
Cold beats the light of time upon your face and shows your teeth.
Great. How does that feel?
Feels easier.
You experiment with that for a little bit. This is the sort of stuff you do in a practice room when no one else can hear, because it's got a nitty-gritty stuff, okay?
Yeah.
My wife sometimes is next door. She comes in and says, are people going to pay money to hear that? I said, I'm working. Okay, it's not... No. What did you hear? Face. And I heard face. Because I'm expecting face, and also I know that you were thinking, I can't sing this. I can't sing this. I'll sing face. So you had, you opened fis just enough so that we heard face. And that's simple vowel modification, and the more your body gets used to that, and I'm talking over 10, 20, 30, 40 years that you sing this song, the more your body gets used to that, at some point in the future you'll be singing face with your full Verdi sound, and your body will just have planted it right down here. So just play and see what that gets you. Okay, right, we're almost there. So, and then let's just do okay. One thing on me. Hand movements. I don't want to stop anybody from making a hand movement if they really feel it. What I like to guard against is people who want to make one and then don't. And then sort of cancel it, because I've told I've got to stand still when I sing. Oh no, I mustn't do that. So what you did was you went, me, and there are times in America when it's, yes, I totally get that. But the army, and then you sort of thought, I'm not so sure about that, and you just put it down again. So, like I say, we see everything you do. And anything that looks kind of half there, half not, we don't believe. We can see you not believing it. So it's all in army or army. You can do it without. Let's see. Can we just go from the second half? He came and went, perchance you wept a while and then forgot.
I'll give it the second beginning of the offbeat.
He came and went, perchance you wept a while, and then forgot. forget you not.
Good, let's pause it there. I've just got my eye on the time just to say, right, this is great. The bottom of that second page, perchance he left you while and then forgot. It's one of those things when you say to someone, I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed, okay? Perchance you wept a while and then forgot. Okay, there's a little smile there that's in the teeth, but not in the eyes. Smile and then forgot, because you are faithless. That's what you're saying. You are faithless. Ah, me, but he that left you with a smile. I can still smile, everybody. Okay, so forgets you not. And as I say, there's a way sometimes in having worked with an audience to share with them and get them in the room. Hello, I'm Roderick Williams, big bows, lots of smiling, things like that. Now I can put them under pressure. For he that left you with a smile forgets you not. And we're just borderline stalker territory here. You know, this lady's thinking, does he know where I live? Because this is getting in. Well, you know, so you can just put pressure on the audience. Just a little, just for fun. Because in the next song you go to somewhere else and you say, it's okay, we've all forgotten now, I'm fine. Okay? It doesn't have to be, I spent so much of my career coming on stage and going, hello, love me, smiley, smiley. Now I think, I don't have to be like that all the time. Okay? And the songs like this, I can access something just a little bit more nerve-wracking, nervous, yeah? Nico, fantastic job.
Thank you.
Well done. Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Britt Doom. This is Copeland. I will be singing Ich fühls by Mozart.
Thank you, Britt. Wonderful. Thank you very much. Just shake my hand. Thank you. Awesome. Great job. First things first, and I could have done this with any one of these students. First things first, I'd just like to muck about for just a minute or two with your spoken introduction. Who heard what she said? Yeah, one or two, yes. So this is just product placement. The first thing is, when you come on stage, what you want is for these people to be going out at the end of this saying, I love that soprano, Britt. And my name, Roderick. Williams is a very common name. Roderick, slightly less so. So when I come out here and I say, hello, my name is Roderick Williams. I'm going to spend a lot of time making sure that they know Roderick Williams. You know, Roderick Williams. So they just, you know, it just lands with them. I'm going to be singing Ach, ich fühls by Mozart from the Magic Flute. I'm saying exactly what you said, but I'm doing it at literally twice, half the speed. Okay, so the gentleman at the very back before the glass there, so he's giving you a wave. Say it so that he is right here. Say it right through to him. Off you go.
My name is Britt Doom, and I will be singing Ach, ich fühls by Mozart from the Magic Flute.
Great, yeah, yes. So I could still counsel you, that was fantastic, but I could still counsel you to do it 1.5 times, to just make it last 1.5 times as long. Yeah. You'll do this partly just by slowing your speech down a little, and partly also by making sure there are nice gaps in between the important words. You all go.
Hello, my name is Britt Doom. I will be singing Mozart. I will be singing Ach, ich fühls by Mozart from the Magic Flute.
Yeah? We happy with that? Yeah. Get in, okay. Now, I do this, it feels a bit something like kindergarten, and I don't mean that, I apologize, but we don't practice this anywhere else. And we will go through life in our recital experience around the world going, hello, Roderick Williams, I'm going to sing Hugo Wolfgang's Scottish Copeland. And no one knows what's going on. It's only, I used to be a classroom music teacher. 30 boys, some of whom wanted to be there, some of whom obviously didn't want to be there. And my job is to try and get the people who naturally gravitate towards the back. Those are the ones I want. The people who sit in the front, the keen ones, there's no problem. It's those people at the back I want, okay? And I want to make them buzz. And I need to speak in such a way that I know they're still with me, okay? Sorted. Tick. Done. Right. Wonderful voice. Some of the time.
Yeah.
So every now and again, I can see, because I'm a singer, but also I'm a member of the audience, I can see sometimes you're going, I hope this comes out.
Yeah.
I can see that, because unless you were a master poker player, it's very difficult to hide. It's so vulnerable here, that it's so naked, if you pardon the idea. It's very difficult to hide such things. So in saying to them, I am Britt Doom, and I'm going to be singing this Mozart, for one thing, you are grounding yourself in the room, in this place where you belong, before you've sung a note. I belong here. I can do this. I don't know if you can, but I can. And then you do the thing you do that makes everybody go, that's amazing, right? What I'd love to do is I'd like to start at the end. Let's pick a place. I knew I should have brought my reading glasses. Is that the whole of it? Yes. So, yeah, perfect. So, I'm just looking for places. Let's go from can you pick it up? That's halfway through a bar. And what I'd like you to do now is we're going to take the German out. I don't need the German. In fact, I don't need any words at all. I just need to If you get 2 notes in a row that are the same, just tie them over and just make one long note. I want to find the core Brit sound, and I want you to live in that sound. Okay. Here we go. pause there. That's great. That's great. Your voice is vibrating beautifully. It's spinning in its best place. It's lovely. Breathe whenever you need to. This is not a breathing exercise. Breathing is something I talk about a lot, but I'm going to put that up there as a thing. But whenever you need to. So, okay, let's do exactly the same place, and I'll let you go a little bit longer because I need that next note as well. This is great.
Just on R.
Just on R. Beautiful. Breathe. Thank God. Breathe. Okay, now, so hold on there, now hold on there. So that's the first moment. Okay, all this stuff in the mid-range, you're thinking, yes, I can do this very easy. Now I'm going to come to the octave leap, and the first moment of doubt in your head. So can you sing for me? Oh, no, other way. Oh, sorry. I need to... Up there. Yes! What a note! That was fantastic. Did you feel the room just go whoosh with that note? So, at your up pitch... Good. So we just flipped that, just turned it upside down, okay? Good. And do it upside down. Good. Cognitive behavioral therapy. I'm getting your body, the whole mechanism, used to the idea that when you sing the lower note, it feels like the higher note, and vice versa. So, all the parts of your body so far that used to going, anything inside you that's kind of used to that shape, I'm binning it, and I'm going to do that over a process of weeks, months maybe, and then eventually years, to persuade you that it's no more difficult than one second, again from the top. Good. Now, that breath flag that I brought up a moment ago, when you start singing, you catch me by surprise. You've not caught Charles by surprise because he's psychic and that's great, but you catch me by surprise. You start sooner than I'm expecting you to, and it's because I'm unaware of your breathing. Now, breathing doesn't need to be audible, but by doing that audible breath, that's a big signpost to Charles saying, coming in, now, I don't need to do that, but it's kind of part of being human. You can breathe.
I do sometimes.
Sometimes. It was wonderful when you didn't a moment ago, but can I just see what it's like? I'd like you to start to one more time. Yeah. It's okay. Are you happy to touch me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. I asked this once of a young man, a rather cocky young man back in Britain, and he looked at me and says, "Depends where," he said. Absolutely floored me. It was fantastic, but okay. So, what I want you to do is I want you to put one hand absolutely right there, okay, and the other hand on the back. All right, now I want with all your force, just an inch lower. That's it. Now with all your force, I want you to crush me to death, okay? Push. You get it? Yes. And you can feel that feeling is there before I start singing. So that's what's confused me, because when I ask you to just, you're there. You must have taken a breath, but I've missed all the signs. Maybe it's because I'm not a music teacher, singing teacher. But I'm going to find out. Here we go. Are you aware of that? So take a deep breath now. Good. Yeah? Feeling comfortable? Yes? Yeah, that's good. Great. Hold that as a thought. Can we go on to that phrase, please? Just finish it to R. Yeah. Can you pick it up there? So come and have a look. It's just, you've just sung the last bit. You've actually just, I've turned upside down. Ah. So you've just done the top notes. Is it okay to come in on it? Ah. Oh, you did it again. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that's amazing. But didn't see you breathe. We're going to get Charles in on this. And the only way Charles is going to know how to come in is kind of knowing. He's not going to see you breathe. He's going to know when you breathe, okay? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Just, can I try it once? We've not worked together, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, now, in front of your eyes, ready? Okay, so he's just, I'm just sending him signals, human being to another one. Okay, can you do that?
You want me to like visibly breathe?
Yes, with also bits of no attached, because we're going to hide it in the end. I don't want to show the audience every single time I breathe, but I do want to make sure that my duo partner is glued to me, okay? Good. Great, Britt, really good. Now, you were musical in the way in your dynamics and your expression at the end of that. And I would say, no. In an exercise like this where you're just vocalizing, I'm kind of hoping you will sing kind of a bland mezzo forte throughout. Not too strong, not forte, but all the stuff you want to sing quietly, that'll come later. When you're just vocalizing like this, the whole of the aria, this is what I describe as singing in the shower. Or a nice resonant room like this. Come in here when it's empty, like I did this morning, and just fill the room with sound. Unmusical. To make sure that you sing at your very best through all those bits, before we started here, those sort of high-lying bits, all those bits that I saw a little bit of doubt creeping in. Just come and sing them until they are sung, right? Fantastic. Then we put the words back in, then we start talking about character and things like that, and I'm going to do that in just a second. But the first thing I was to say to you is sing in the shower. Remind yourself that you're really good at this and where your best part of your singing is. Right, love it. Who is your Pamina? What sort of woman are you?
I mean, for the song, she's sad in that moment.
Yes. I'm going to go on a fishing expedition here. Yes, she's sad in this moment, but kind of talk to me about the Pamina, your Pamina. What sort of, if I met her in a bar, who am I meeting? Who is she?
I guess I didn't think about it that much.
Oh, great. That's why I'm here then. Lovely. Okay, so let's think about it now. The easiest place to find a character is just put yourself, like a Hollywood movie star, Here's me being angry, here's me being sad, here's me, all this stuff. Just put yourself in it. So describe the best version of yourself that you want to put in this opera. Who am I looking at?
I don't know.
Shall I make it multiple choice?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you strong or are you weak? Are you a victim or are you a hero? All of them. That's a good answer. Yeah, good. Yes. Okay, you've got me there. Okay, that's a good answer. Okay, let's go in again. What is it that has made Tamino fall in love with you? What does he see in you?
I can
You could sing good sometimes. That's not bad. That works in La Boheme. The tenor goes, ah, and she goes, oh yeah. And then, you know, so singing good sometimes is, okay, I'm going to, let's start with that. And of course you're gorgeous, helps. Yes, okay, you're gorgeous, and you can sing good sometimes. Okay, we'll stick with that. You got any money? Ah. In the opera, yeah. Oh yes, so this is a new first. You got any money? To make the scene. You are a princess, yes? The Queen of the Night is your mother?
Oh, yeah.
All powerful kind of stuff. So in terms of status in the show, yes, you've got a high status, that's fantastic. Yeah, it's quite handy. It's very handy for Tamina as well. But I'm a prince, you know it's just useful. So you're quite high, you're high status, you're gorgeous, of course, and you can sing. All good reasons for Tamina to fall in love with you, kind of at sight. If you remember, he actually fell in love with your photograph. But fortunately, when he meets you, you turn out to be like the photo and even more. Picture, you know, whatever, so even more. So I'm fishing on this expedition because at this point, you sing this sad song, yeah? And incidentally, you sing it straight off the back of some dialogue. So if I can remind you, I'm sure you know this already, but rather than fish too much, I'll just say, you enter the stage, Tamino is there. You haven't seen him for a bit because they've been mysteriously keeping him apart from you. But now it's just you and him and Papageno sitting on the floor eating for Britain. He's just going straight into the chicken legs and lots of stuff. You don't have to worry about him. There's Tamino right in front of you. Izaak, can I just borrow you, please? Can you come into... There is Tamino, the handsome prince. He's right in front of you. And he is... Yeah, handsome prince style. And you say, great, let's go. I found the exit, we're off. And he says nothing. He doesn't even look at you. He turns away and looks at the audience. Obviously, he turns and looks at the audience. He turns away and he doesn't respond to anything you say. So this is weird, and it's rejection, and it's unexplained. So you literally haven't seen him that long enough for him for you to have done anything to him to make him act like that. So he's behaving really weirdly, and you've got rejection issues because your mum's a psycho, you know, whatever it is, and it's all just a bit weird. So when he does that, that's triggering for you, and you say, so it's all over. Yeah, I'm giving you one last chance. And just literally say anything, otherwise I'm walking out of here, and I'm walking out of here to kill myself. Okay? The stakes are high. I'm not just going to get a bus and go. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to kill myself. Yeah? And he does nothing. Okay? So, sad could describe that. But furious is where I find myself. That he could remain silent in that circumstance. He's throwing it all away. Okay? Well, if he laughs, that's something else. That's a slightly different part of the show. But can we start from the very top of the aria? Izaak, I'm just going to walk you just a couple of paces forward, please. You're doing fantastically over there. Okay? So you're going to sing to his back. And in fact, Britt, if you want to, because it's opera, you can try and find his face. He won't look at you, but you can walk round him if you want to, because we're playing now. But I want you to get him to admit that he loves you. Here we go. Oh, sorry, Charles. Sorry. And the thing is that you don't get reflection time. You know, we discussed this before. You don't get that because you come in, you have the dialogue. It's a monologue. He doesn't seem to be responding, and then the orchestra starts. Chum, And you are in. You can't collect. Here we go. Ready?
Fantastic.